our member companies have put contingency measures in place, and we're hoping that there will be continuity of supply throughout this week.
Well, I mean, who's going to drive the tankers? Is the pipeline still functional? Just talk us through some of the logistical challenges.
Okay. In terms of the logistical challenges, I mean, you would be aware that some of the tankers, if you refer to them, are run by independent companies, and therefore those companies are not part of this current strike, and we expect them to continue with the supply.
All right. So contrary to what the union leaders are saying, there will be fuel at the pumps. If you go to a petrol station, you're not expected to run into any problems.
Yeah, in terms of where we are now, we have continuity of supply. Companies have put measures in place, and there are contingency measures in place to
All
ensure.
right. Yeah. Mxolisi, make us a fly on the wall in the bargaining chamber, in the bargaining council during your talks and your negotiations. To the average observer, some of the demands that the unions are making don't seem altogether unreasonable. A minimum wage of 6,000 rand. Some of those who work in sawmilling receive 1,600 rand a month. The average wage is between 3,700 and 4,000 rand a month. In the current economic climate, that seems like a difficult salary to cope with, and certainly it's something that the workers are saying. Why is it so difficult for the employers to come on board and try to get to that 6,000 rand a month mark?
Yep. I think you would appreciate that in an industry that is centralized bargaining, you would have companies offering different conditions of employment. If you talk specifically to the petroleum industry, we think that the member companies do have conditions of employment that are quite reasonable under the current circumstances. I mean, if you talk to petroleum industry, the minimum for an entrant who comes off the street is 4,000, and we believe that that's a fair minimum. A number of employees in our sector earn far above that minimum of 4,000.
Give us an idea. What are the figures? What are the numbers? What are you talking about?
I mean, you talk for general workers, people earning 6,000, 5,000, and for the skilled, you're talking above 11,000 and so on. So, I mean, the petroleum industry does take care of its employees, and we feel that it's unfortunate that we're being dragged into this strike.